Hello everyone, I welcome you all for the today's session of Daily Current Affairs. So those who are joining us for the first time, let me give you an overview of our session. So first we discuss the question in the form of MCQ, and after discussing that question, whatever the news related to that question is, we discuss it on the next slide. So questions plus the explanation will also be available for you guys, and at the end of the session we also discuss some news in the form of one liner as well. So MCQs plus one liner will be the format of our session. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. So let's begin with our enthralling session. First question is on your screen. In which country is the exercise pitch black is conducted? We'll discuss about the exercise what is pitch black. But first, let's answer this question. So pitch black exercise is conducted in Australia. So our correct answer is option number C. Okay. So Indian Air Force contingent landed at Royal Australian Air Force Base Darwin, Australia. So basically, this pitch black exercise will be conducted at Darwin, Australia. Okay, and to participate in the biennial multinational exercise pitch black. So this exercise is biennial. That means once in every 2 years this exercise takes place. Okay, that's the meaning of biennial. Then the exercise which focuses on nighttime flying will take place from 12th July to 2nd August. So this exercise will take place between 12th July and 2nd August, and this particular exercise specially focuses on the nighttime flying. So what if a war takes place during the night time? So how can countries combat with those situations during the night time? Such things will be trained in this particular exercise. Okay, next, the largest edition in its 43-year history. So this particular edition of this pitch black exercise is the largest since 43 years of its history. This exercise will include participation from 20 countries. So this time 20 countries will participate in this particular exercise. So basically it is a multilateral exercise. Okay, it's not between only India and Australia. It's a multilateral exercise in which many countries will take place. Okay, over 140 aircraft and 4400 military personnel of various air forces will take place. Okay, so these many personnels will be coming to Australia to participate in this particular exercise. The IAF contingent comprises, that is Indian Air Force. So who all are going from our India side? So IAF contingent comprises of 150 skilled air warriors, including pilots, engineers, technicians, and experts who will be operating Su-30 MKI multi-role fighter. So this is the name of the fighter jet which will be participating from India in this particular exercise, and these all are the persons who will be participating in this particular exercise, along with C-17 Globemaster and IL-78 air-to-air refueling aircraft. So these are the names of the aircrafts which will be participating in this particular exercise. Okay, so those students who are especially giving the examinations relating to defense and NDA, for them this particular news becomes super important. So please read it carefully. Okay, next news. Which organization launched Medivis platform? So who has launched the Medivis platform? Yes, correct answer is option number A, World Health Organization, that means WHO. Okay, so WHO has launched this particular platform on which they will be publishing what are the devices which are used to measure a particular thing. Okay, suppose if you want to measure your blood pressure, so which particular device should be used? If you want to measure your sugar level, so which glucometer you has to use, which is that device which you can use to measure your sugar level. So they will be providing a list and a set of standards how those devices should be made, and what particular features should those device consist. So all those things will be provided on this particular platform which is launched by WHO. Okay, I hope this news is very clear to you. Next question is on your screen. What percentage of reservation has been announced for former agniveers in the CISF, BSF, RPF for the posts of constable? So these particular police forces have announced some percentage of reservations for all those Agniveers who get retired. Retire in the sense, we'll discuss the everything about Agniveer scheme. See, there is a provision in the Agniveer scheme that once you get recruited from your batch or from that particular batch, only 25% of the Agniveers will be in their particular roles and they will be continuing in the serving in the military forces. Remaining 75% of the personals have to get back to their homes. So what after getting back to their homes, after serving here for the 4 years, what they will be doing? So to make an ease for those Agniveers, these particular reserve forces have given a 10% reservation in their recruitment process for the constables. That means from these 75% Agniveers, these particular reserve forces will select 10% of the Agniveers for their constables post. Okay, this will be a very helpful for the Agniveers. Okay, those who will be getting out of their service, right? So the scheme will be very helpful to them. So what is those percentage? 10%. Yes, option number B is the correct answer. Let's discuss a bit about this. Chief of Border Security Force, that means BSF, Central Industrial Security Force, CISF, Central Reserve Police Force, that is CRPF, Railway Protection Force, that is RPF, Seema Suraksha Bal, that is SSB, have issued individual statements that former Agniveers are welcome to join their respective forces. Okay, that means after getting done their duty for the 4 years, if they want, they can join in these particular reserve forces. For them, 10% of reservation is kept. Okay, in physical tests also they will be given exemption along with the relaxation on the age. Okay, so they do not need to do any physical tests as they used to conduct for the new candidates. If you are from the Agniveer scheme, you need not undergo any particular physical test because already you have given the tests while getting into Agniveer. Already you have served for the armed forces for the 4 years, so no need to give any physical test. Also, there is an age relaxation. In the first year, the age relaxation is 5 years, and subsequent years there will be 3 years. So if you are getting into any of this reserve forces for the first time, you will be given an age relaxation of 5 years. Suppose if you want to apply for the BSF and there the age limit is up to 21 years. For the Agniveers people, there will be +5. Okay, and if you have served in any of these forces and you want to change your job and you want to get into any other, suppose from BSF you need to go into the Railway Protection Force, that means second time you are going into some reserve police forces, right? So at that time, if there the age limit is 21, you will be given age relaxation of 3 years. So 21 plus 3 will be the age limit for you. Okay, so these are the benefits for all those Agniveers who will be completing their duty of 4 years and getting back to their homes, right? So what exactly is Agnipath scheme under which these Agniveers are recruited, right? So it was announced in June 2022. Candidates between the age of 17.5 years to 21 years will be eligible for enrolling in the Agnipath scheme. Under Agnipath scheme, soldiers known as Agniveers are recruited in the Army, Air Force and Navy for 4 years and are not entitled to gratuity and pension benefits. Like earlier, the soldiers used to get the entitlement, gratuity and pension benefits, but under this, they won't be getting any gratuity and pension benefits. But at the end of the 4 years, they will be getting a fund of, I think, I don't remember the particular amount, but there is a particular fund, like in lakhs, it is the thing. So that fund they will get after they complete their duty for the 4 years. Okay, after completion of 4 years of service, 75% of them will be demobilized. As I have told you, 75% of the soldiers will get demobilized and the rest of will be retained for the regular cadre. Okay, based on the merit and organizational requirement, they will keep the 25% of the Agniveers and remaining 75% will get demobilized. Okay, I hope this news is very clear to you guys. Next question is on your screen. On which date will Samvidhan Hatya Divas will be observed annually? So yes, correct answer for this question is option number C, 25th of June. Yesterday only, central government has issued a notification in which they have told that every 25th of June, India will be celebrating Samvidhan Hatya Divas, because on 25th of June, Indira Gandhi has announced emergency, right? So in to bring awareness that in the future such things should not happen, to bring that kind of awareness among the people, among the other governments, they have come up with this particular news. They have come up with this particular day, that 25th of June, Samvidhan Hatya Divas will be celebrated. Okay, let's move to our next question. What is the name of the new security feature introduced by the Punjab National Bank to combat cyber frauds? So, to overcome the cyber frauds, what is the name of the security feature that PNB has come up with? Yes, correct answer is option number C, safety ring. Under this, you will be getting an option to attach some restrictions to the amount you can withdraw on the particular from your particular FD. Okay, and also you have an option to attach a limit from your own on the amount of overdraft you can take on your account. So an extra level of security will be added to your account. Okay, so this is the scheme which PNB has come up with. Okay, next question. What initiative has won 2024 Gulbenkian Prize for Humanity? Yes, Andhra Pradesh Community Managed Natural Farming, APCNF, has won this particular prize because they have come up with organic farming and organic methods of doing agriculture. For that particular purpose, they have won this particular prize. Okay, so the correct answer is option number A. Okay, next, here is the one-liner news, and after this we'll end up our session. Okay, Saurav Ganguly bought Kolkata Royal Tigers racing team. So Saurav Ganguly, who is an cricketer, former cricketer, has bought this particular team. Okay, like we see now that there used to be an international platform, Formula 1 racing, Formula 4 racing. So Kolkata Royal Tigers racing will be like IPL of the racing formulas, right? Racing sport, right? So this team will be participating in the domestic level, whatever that exercise or that tournament will be conducted. So on the similar lines of IPL, how the cities used to participate, on the similar lines in this tournament also, the cities from India will be participating, and one such team is Kolkata Royal Tigers racing team. Okay. Next, Ben Stokes became the third player and the first England cricketer to achieve over 6,000 runs and 200 wickets in Test cricket. So Ben Stokes became the third player all around the world and first player from the England team to achieve this feat. What is his achievement? He scored 6,000 runs and 200 wickets in the Test cricket. And who are the former two players who have done this? Gary Sobers and Jack Scalise have achieved this similar feat. Okay. Next news. REC Limited, a leading lender in power sector, has successfully secured a 5-year green loan amounting to 37.96 billion Japanese yen, approximately 200 million, right? So this REC has secured a loan of how much amount? 31.96 billion in Japanese yen. So from Japan they have got this loan. Okay, it's a green loan. That means what for wherever, for whichever purpose this REC will be spending this amount of 200 million, they should spend the amount in doing green initiatives or generating green renewable energy. Only for that particular purpose they can use this amount of loan. That is called as green loan. That means the amount which you get to invest in the renewables. Okay, I hope this news is clear to you guys. Next, ASEL SAN, a company from Turkish Armed Forces Foundation, that is TAFF, launched Turkey's first indigenously developed communication satellite, whose name is Turksat 6A, into orbit. So this particular company has launched the Turksat 6A satellite into the orbit. Okay, So Turkey has launched this particular satellite. Okay. Next, Olympic medalist and badminton sensation PV Sindhu has made a significant move in the business world by joining Hoop, a Gurugram-based wellness brand, as both an investor as an brand ambassador. So Hoop is an wellness brand whose brand ambassador has been announced as PV Sindhu. She will also be investing in this particular startup. Okay. Okay, next, and this is the last news. The Indian government would soon sign in and rectify the High Seas Treaty. Okay, so Indian government has decided to join the treaty under the United Nations Convention on the Laws of the Seas, that is UNCLOS. So under this particular treaty, they will be they will be joining BBNJ. What is BBNJ? Agreement on conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity of areas beyond national jurisdiction. So this is the particular name of this treaty which India will be ratifying. Okay, so under this particular treaty there will be the rules and regulations on how the countries can do the mining, can get the resources on from the high seas. And now, what is the meaning of high seas? High seas are the areas outside the national jurisdiction of any other country, because of which the treaty is also known as the Agreement on Biodiversity Beyond National Jurisdiction. So suppose this is the coastal boundary of the India. Up to 12 nautical miles, this will be the national boundary of the India, right? And from this baseline, I'm not remembering the particular limit, but there is some limit which will be the special economic zone for India. After this particular zone, whatever the area will be left, this particular area, that will be considered as high seas. And high seas is that portion of the sea where no particular country can claim their no country can claim their position on the resources or anything which they get from the sea. This particular area is not owned or controlled by any particular country. Okay, so because of that, since no particular country have the no particular country can claim their position in the high seas all over the world. Wherever the ocean is there will be the high seas, right? So around 67% of the oceans is not claimed by any particular country. Matlab 67% of the oceans we have high seas, right? So in that particular area, what countries used to do? They used to dump the plastic bags, they used to dump their space waste, they used to do the pollution, they used to exploit the resources which they were getting. So to stop this particular thing, the United Nations has come up with this particular treaty. Okay, so if you become the member of this particular treaty, you have to follow all the rules and regulations which are listed in this particular UNCLOS. With this, we can control the pollution and all whatever thing is going in the high seas, right? So this is the purpose of BBNJ. Okay, I hope this news is clear to you guys. So yes, this is the end of our session. Thank you very much for staying connected with me till here. I hope the session is clear to you, and if you like the session, don't forget to hit on the like button. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends, and last but not the least, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and press on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of our upcoming classes. Okay, on this note, I take your leave until we meet next time. Take very good care of yourself. Bye bye everyone.